Here's where Jamie Dimon is absolutely wrong.
Bitcoin is getting all the attention due to Saylor right now.
From the Satoshi's Hive studio, welcome back to Bimblebit. I'm Damian.
I'm Andy.
And we're just two guys sitting around a table shooting the shit about Bitcoin. We're going to lock ourselves in at our blockchain height at 952,909. Coming up on today's show,
El Salvador is staying true to their Bitcoin promise.
yeah, and the SEC's 5-year strategic plan mentions Bitcoin.
And billionaire investor Ron Barron tells us why he's still buying Bitcoin. Those stories and more coming up.
Keeps climbing. We're dropping fast. 6 miles and counting. All right, lights on. Whoa, that's an entire field of Bitcoin. If it were only that easy.
Now, one of our favorite places we like to talk about is El Salvador, and they are staying true to what they've done. They've bought a Bitcoin a day since 2022, and they are just really going crazy and staying consistent.
You know, there was a little while there that we weren't sure what was going on with El Salvador when they came back and confirmed, yeah, we are still one a day, every day since 2022. So good for you, Bitcoin country,
Absolutely.
El Salvador.
Absolutely.
Yes, awesome. The SEC, or the Security and Exchange Commission's 5-year strategic plan mentions Bitcoin and crypto as part of America's fiscal future. So this basically, it's a plan. It states out Bitcoin and crypto having potential to revolutionize America's financial infrastructure, and they're putting their money where their Bitcoin is.
Well, they know they have to do something because it's not working for very much longer, our existing, infrastructure right now. So they know they have to buy into it.
And this next story, it really kind of talks about why the money is so scary, the fiat money.
The billionaire. Yeah, Ron Barron told CNBC that money loses roughly 4 to 5% a year. Show that still, Jay, a great one. From inflation, 4 to 5% a year from inflation. So come 15 years from now, your money is going to be worth a lot less, a lot less. So using Bitcoin is a definite hedge against that inflation. And he honestly believes that.
He says inflation in Bitcoin has done just that. Bitcoin has solved his problems.
Correct.
So
correct.
perfect.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're going to check out our videos coming up.
One of those fancy knife-wielding, chopping, dicing, and slicing Japanese chefs, and I'm about to chop up the Bitcoin into sats just the way you like them. Sushi Nakamoto, your sats are ready, sir.
So last week we had Jamie Dimon talking about the Clarity Act, and you're like, do you support the Clarity Act? No. It doesn't do what banks do. Well, Senator Loomis, and we said during the show that she said he did not read the Clarity Act. Here it is.
Here's where Jamie Dimon is absolutely wrong. He either hasn't read the bill or he wants to mislead people. And let's put the best construction on this. He hasn't read the bill. AML, anti-money laundering provisions that apply to banks, and the Bank Secrecy Act provisions that apply to banks also apply into digital assets. It's in the bill. There's something like 16, 17 references in the bill.
So to err on the side of caution, he probably didn't read it all the way through, but everything he talks about that's not there is there.
And we've been on this story for a good few weeks now, right? We've been touching on it ever since. And he just wants the difference between what the crypto exchanges will make for the return on the staked money and what the banks pay, which is next to nothing. Yeah. And he's using, it's not protecting the investors. Let the investors decide.
Yeah, we're trying to get away from all that banking crap. So
yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Jamie. We appreciate
exactly.
your time and your efforts.
Yeah. And Mert Mumtaz, CEO of Helios, says Bitcoin is getting all the attention due to Michael Saylor right now. But that's not why price is down.
Bitcoin is getting all the attention due to Saylor right now. But I think Saylor is more of a red herring. He's just fun to troll, frankly, on Twitter. But I don't think it's really too much to do with him. I don't even think it's too much to do with quantum. I think it's just capital rotation. And if your time horizon is at least 2 to 3 years, I think it's a great time to pick some stuff up on discount.
It's just capital rotation, and it's a great time to buy it at a discount. Yeah. Now, a lot of people say, well, capital rotation, what does that really mean? Well, understand that some Bitcoin money is being rotated into AI right now. And once the IPOs go through at the end of the week and next week, a couple different IPOs, you'll see what happens. But I think the IPOs will gain a lot of traction, but I also think money will rotate back into Bitcoin in a short order of time.
Yeah, and that falls right in line with the Standard Chartered Bank. They basically said Bitcoin dipping to 62,000 this week was the buying zone that we all wanted.
Well, that's just it. I mean, if you still have money back on the sidelines, because Lord knows I have good friends that, we put it in 88, and we thought that was the right time, and then it went down again, down again. Well, you know what? It's below 100, so it's always the right time to put it in. But yeah, if it goes from 126 down to 66, there's your 50%, same as in the 4-year cycles. I still believe the 4-year cycles are in play. In fact, I'm betting on Bitcoin. Like that?
I like that. That is good. The YYC group in Calgary,
Yes.
they've got their next date set up for...
They do.
Yeah,
they absolutely do. So this is a terrific group, YYC Bitcoin. Next meeting is June 23rd at the Derrick Gin Mill and Kitchen, downtown Calgary. Great place to go hang out with some really cool people. And then there's the big one coming up. That's the Calgary Sat Market. This thing is phenomenal. It's going to happen June 26th from 4 to 9 p.m. At a place called the Platform Innovation Center. And if you've never been there before, you won't believe what you're walking into. I don't want to spoil it, but it's a dual purpose space, and it really works well for downtown. It's right next to City Hall, right next to the public library. Please go there, check it out. If you're at all curious, you can buy coffee there and pizza with Bitcoin and sats, and it's just a really cool experience. So if I could encourage any of our listeners that are in the Southern Alberta region, go check this Sat Market out. You won't be disappointed. It is a really great time.
It sounds like a wonderful time, and if you've got something going on in your Bitcoin world, let us know so we can share it to everyone. Bimblebit.com. In the meantime, it is time now for our Bitcoin event calendar.
Satoshi Quotes.
Episode 9. Being open source means anyone can independently review the code. If it was closed source, nobody could verify the security. I think it's essential for a program of this nature to be open source.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
Andy, you and I are thrilled. Shooting the Shit just hit 100 subscribers. Thank you to all of you that are following. We appreciate the likes, follows, and subscribes. And if you feel so inclined, don't be afraid to shoot us a sat or two on our QR code.
Yeah, celebrate the 100, right? You know, hopefully the next 100 won't take so long, but that's the way I hear it works on YouTube.
That's
so
okay.
No
We'll be
big
here every week.
Thank you, everybody, anyways.
So the FBI are in the news. They seized 127,000 Bitcoin worth $8 billion. And this all happened during an arrest of a CEO of a Cambodian enterprise company called Prince Holdings Group. Now, the U.S. already have 198,000 Bitcoin. And if they are able to munch those other ones up that they just seized, that puts them at over 325,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And we talked about it. This is how a lot of countries end up with their Bitcoin, is through seizure and different illegal, blah, blah, blah. Not them, but the activities of the Bitcoin owner illegal, and they lose their Bitcoin.
That's a whole lot of Bitcoin, right? Unbelievable,
Yeah.
right? And what about our dormant wallet guy from 2011? You heard about this one?
Another one.
35.55 Bitcoin. After being named in a New York lawsuit attempting to claim the multiple wallets are abandoned property.
Okay, I got to tell you, that kind of burns my ass. Because the reason he did that was out of fear.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
So anybody holding, am I reading this right? Anybody holding old wallets shouldn't, like we talked about this briefly last meeting, right? Like last video. Should they be moving those wallets?
Okay, so what it really comes down to is, if it's not yours, don't touch it. So CZ from Binance started talking about, years from now, the Satoshi wallets and all these other wallets. You know, there's a reason that they're there. It's like a showroom full of cars. Just because the cars don't move doesn't mean they don't belong to somebody.
Good analogy.
Well, truly though. So,
Yeah.
so leave the frickin' Bitcoin alone. Stop.
And let it be. Yes. Yeah.
There's a reason it's there.
Crazy town.
And yes, if you want to
Crazy
do it for
town.
security purposes, great, but this sure puts a lot of pressure on things. I wanted to touch on something that just came up for the show.
Yep.
This is the first Federal National Mortgage Association backed mortgage using Bitcoin happened just in the U.S. It just happened. Now, the homeowners said basically, we closed on our home and my Bitcoin stayed intact. We didn't have to liquidate and don't have to time the market. It was just Bitcoin. First one happened.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Because it's a pathway for everybody else, right?
So Michael Saylor is definitely buying, but let's talk about the 32 that he sold.
Yeah.
Right?
Why do you think he did that?
I would think that somebody maybe, can you liquidate? Are you able to?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, after buying $1,500 a week or $3,200 a week every Monday, drops that sundown Sunday and out it comes Monday. He only sold 32.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think, went, oh, he's selling. No, he sold to make a point. Listen, you don't think I can sell back? Here's 32, $2 million,
Well,
right?
he just bought 10 times that.
Exactly. So, a lot of say, oh, Michael Saylor sold, so it went down. No, don't think so. Don't think that. I just think he wanted to prove that I can sell a little bit of Bitcoin when and if I need it.
And it could be 3, it could be 0.03, it could be
Absolutely.
33, it could be 48. As many Bitcoin as you want. That's the wonderful thing about Bitcoin is no one's holding your money. No one's collecting the interest on your money while it sits in a bank for 4 days.
Yes.
It's yours. Awesome.
It's yours. And earning money for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. Think we covered it.
Well, everyone be safe out there. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Damian.
I'm Andy.
We're just two guys shooting the shit about Bitcoin right here on Bimblebit.com.
Thanks for the first 100 subs.